we're so happy to be here in Grand Central Station with you again, because we know that you know more about Grand Central Station than any living person would guess. But we asked our readers for the places in Manhattan that had the very best customer experience. One of the top 7 turned out to be the MTA Metro North Lost and Found station, which is a pretty remarkable thing.
Yes.
Not only do they find a lot of stuff, but they really carefully collect it and inventory it, and they're very, very concerned with getting it back to their owners.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how that experience happens, what people say to you, and how you've raised the return rate.
Sure. Well, lost and founds are usually a place of great angst for most people, and here it's just the opposite. First of all, because we have such a high return rate, as high as 80% on many items, and it's because of, number one, every item is tracked, is booked, is carefully protected, goes into lock boxes, police evidence bags, so when they are found, they are kept, and they are brought right down here to lost and found, untouched by anyone else, and then it gets placed into a data bank, which people can get even from their home base, simply on the internet. But we search through everybody's items. We don't have a lot of respect for privacy, but that's okay to them.
That's true.
Because we'll go through handbags and briefcases, looking for any identification we can find. Even if we find identification that's not yours, a lot of business cards, somebody else, we'll call all of those people and ask if they know someone who has lost a bag or briefcase. We'll go into cell phones and flip them open and make calls, whatever. The people who work here understand that these items belong to someone who really, really wants to get them back.
Who's in pain right now.
They get that connection to it. And indeed, they work very dedicated, very hard. And mind you, these are people who are union people. They could simply bid out and go to another job. And yet they've been here for forever. They get this idea. They work on it. They're in tune with that. So, in my opinion, this is customer service defined. But mind you, these people get us up to an 80% return rate. They don't get a bonus, they don't get a raise. Also, they'll find somebody's diamond bracelet or fur coat. They can't take a tip, not even a box of cookies. They do it because it's the right thing to do. They understand it.
And you have returned musical instruments and very expensive jewelry and a lot of cash and at least one live animal that we know of, and it's extraordinary.
Yes, what we get in here can be astounding. We'll get wheelchairs and walkers and crutches and whatever, or artificial limbs, one or the other. But we get everybody united with their items. We make every effort for that. And everything that's found aboard a train is brought in. Even if it's a dog-eared paperback book, maybe someone simply discarded it. Nonetheless, it's an item that's brought in and booked in. Who knows in case they do want it.
Well, it's certainly a model example of lost and found, and we wish that more companies would emulate this level of customer experience in taking good care of customers. Thank you so much.
Well, my pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you. So, Mike Nolan, who is the Assistant Director here at MTA Metro North, the lost and found of this organization here at Grand Central Station was voted one of the top 7 customer experiences by our readers who wrote in and told us all the places in Manhattan that they like the best.
Right.
So that's something really, I think,
that we are. We're very proud of it. Thank you very much.
So how long have you been the Assistant Director?
I've been, about 10 years now. I also run service quality, but Lost and Found is part of our service quality. So we spent a lot of time developing the right way to handle our business. We know it very well. And to communicate to the customers, which is a key to it, and have them communicate with us as well. So that combination has really allowed us to hold on.
How do you keep this going? You've got employees who are not paid that much, finding and returning thousands of dollars and ruby earrings and
the whole piece of it. Well, it does take a certain type of employee. You have to have somebody that really cares, obviously, what they're doing. They also have to be willing to work hard. So the combination of caring and working hard really helps them do their job better. As far as interesting, it doesn't get any, more interesting based on all the
No
different
2
things
days
that we
alike.
get. No, they're really different. But it is a high volume business now, which we don't want. We'd rather have everybody sitting around and doing nothing. But on the other hand, since we can't have that, we'll work hard. We'll really take the time to do it right.
Right,
it's a
and while
group
you've
effort.
been here, they've raised the return rate, the rate at which they get things back.
Well, we've done a lot of different things, right? We get a lot of credit that really is tied into technology and how we handle our jobs. So the fact that we once, hand wrote all our tags, wrote everything in a log and all that kind of stuff. Right now we use technology, we use our website, we use scanners, all these different things to make our jobs, number one, go a little bit quicker, but also to get better information. And once we have that information, we could use queries to try to tie things together.
Right, so if somebody calls, it's right there on the screen, you don't have to go through.
Right, we do that exactly right. And what we do, we created a 24/7 type of lost and found system. So customers are tied into our call center. So if they lose a piece of property, they could either fill out a customer inquiry our website. If they need to speak to somebody, they could call our information center and they'll give them the information. And then ultimately, we'd like them to come down here and check with everything. That's the best way to do it. So, we really, feel that we've done a good job with that. Our website explains to them our FAQs, what happens when you do lose property. So when they come down here, our thought is they have an idea of what's going on, and they're not just like, oh my God, I lost something, what do I do now? And they follow that, and it's really worked pretty well.
So while you've been in charge, the return rate has risen from 10 or 15% to 55 to 80%, depending on the category. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's great.
Okay,
Wonderful.
thank you.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.